Yeah, hi. Good evening, everyone. So, welcome to the session. Now, today we are planning to discuss the OPP structure because we have this OPP-2 exam this next week. I hope you are aware of the date. We have also sent the announcement in your portal. Uh, is this clear for everyone? So, the date or any confusion in this?
It is clear, sir.
Okay, so the date of the OPP 2 is actually 18th August, and timing
Yes,
is
sir.
4:30 to 6:30. So this is the only one shift we are giving to all students. So there is no other shift. Okay, if you miss this, that means you will lost the OPP 2 marks completely. Okay, there is no another chance. So this is the only one shift is there for the OPP 2 exam. And this time also we are also allowing all students. So there was one criteria based on the timed assignment actually for the OPP2, but we are skipping that criteria. So that means all are allowed for this OPP2 exam, so we are not stopping to anyone. So everyone can attend this OPP2 exam. So this is the one clarity. And yeah, so regarding the pattern of the OPP 2, we are changing little bit this time. Last in the last OPP 1, you got 4 question, okay, and you did. There's no choice. There was no choice actually. But this time we will give some extra question, and you will have a choice. So let me share my screen. Before that, if you have any query, any question, you can ask. I'm sharing my screen also, so to share the pattern of the OPP2 exam.
Sir,
Yes, yes, yes.
sir, I think OPP2 is also for eligibility to give enter. Sir, are you speaking anything?
Sir, your
Because
mic
we
is
can't
off.
hear.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, one second. Hmm. Yeah, so now this time we are following this structure, and the same instruction you will get on the exam page at the time of OPP exam. Okay, so I am sharing these instruction right now. So structure. So this time we have two parts. Okay, in the exam. Now each part will contain three programming problems, and duration of the exam is 2 hours. Same, and each part you have to do any two problems out of three. Okay, and the part 1 problems will contain the weightage of 20 marks for each problem. So that means the level of the questions in part 1 will be easy. You will get three easy problems where you have to do two any two problems, and you will get a 40 marks for them. So that means the part 1 weightage is 40 marks total. Now you have one choice in this part. Okay, now part 2, same. We have three problems, but you have to do on any two problems out of them. And here the level of the questions will be little bit higher compared to the part 1 problems, and the weightage of these problems are actually 30 marks. Okay, now again you have one choice in this, and this part contain the weightage of 60 marks. And this is the instruction for OPP exam. So that means you need to do four question, from each part you need to do two problems. and this is for 100 marks OPP exams. Now, suppose if anyone have done all four problems, okay, or two problems in the each section. Now, if you have time remaining, then you can also do the remaining problems. Okay, suppose you want to do the remaining problems, so we are giving some bonus mark for that. Okay, so total bonus marks are actually 5 marks, and these 5 marks will directly add in your total score. Okay, here we are not converting any ratio like this, uh, but these 5 marks will directly add in your final course score. So that means it contains a good weightage, 5% weightage in the total score. So after completion of four problems, okay, that means if you are getting 100 marks in the OPP exam, and after that if you done the fifth problem, okay, from the part one, where the all test case should be pass, okay, then you will earn two bonus marks, okay, that two bonus marks will be added in your final score. And if you did the another one problem from the another part, so that part two, so you will earn a three bonus mark for that. Okay, so we found that many of the students actually sit idle, so after completion of the paper into 1 hour only like this, so many of the students sit idle for the remaining 1 hour. So they if you have good practice and if you have good command on the now questions, so you can also earn these bonus marks, and that will increase your score 5 marks. Okay, so after completely focus on to complete this uh, main required part. Okay, so for this 100 marks OPP exam, that means out of 3, try to complete all two problems in the each part. After completion of this, just try to get this bonus marks also, okay, if you have remaining time. Okay, so and also there is no partial marks in the bonus marks question. So that means if one test case pass, two test case pass, so that marks will be not given to you. Okay, if your all test case pass, okay, then only you will get a 2 marks, otherwise 0. Same for the part 3. Okay, so that means you have choice. You can if you can completely focus on the on your exam. If time is remaining, then you can try some additional questions for the bonus. So now in this way you will also get a choice. Okay, so you can select the questions. So if you are not finding, suppose you will get a one file based question. If you are not comfortable in the file questions, you can skip that. Only one question will be there based on the file. Okay, and that question will become in the second part. So you can, if you are not comfortable, you can skip that and you can select the remaining two. So this is the pattern this time. Okay, I hope this is clear. If you have any doubt, please ask, clarify here. Okay. Any query in this? Anyone? No query? Okay, is this clear? That pattern clear? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Hmm. Okay, and also we are requesting that in the OPP exam, do not join late, because some what happened that sometimes that exam open 5 or 10 minutes before. So also utilize your time that time. Okay, so do not join on the last minute. Join properly on the 1 hour before according to the rules. So your verification, so proctor will do your verification on the time, so you can give your complete time to the exam. So what happened if you joined at the last minute? So yeah, if you joined at the last minute, so that proctor will verify you. That will take some time and it will waste actually. It will take your exam time. So join on the correct time. Yeah, Ramji. Yeah, what is your query?
Excuse me, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, please ask your query.
We can hear you. You please ask your query.
Sir, I have a doubt that only presentation is mandatory to eligible for intern.
Okay, that you are asking about the grading document. One
Yes,
second.
sir.
So in your course page, actually, you have this grading document. You can see grading document. Okay, and now in
So
this
it
grading
is
doc,
not mentioned that you have to only present or have to pass the OPP. So you are eligible for enter.
okay,
So I
that
asked,
that criteria you are asking that. That means, yeah, there is one criteria. You have to attend any one of the OPP exam to for eligible of the interim exams. Okay, so if you suppose if you are absent in both of the OPP exam, then you are not eligible for the interim exam. So why this is required? Because to pass this course, you also need at least 40 marks in any one of the OPP exam. Then you can pass all this course. Otherwise, you cannot pass this. You have to give the OPP again in the next term to pass this course. Okay, so yeah, you can see this is the eligibility for, so this is the introduction C programming. Yeah, so now this criteria we are skipping this time now. Okay, so eligibility for the OPP2, so we are skipping this. We are all are allowed now. And after that, eligibility for the final exam. Yeah, so attendance in one of the two OPP exams. So we are saying that at least in one of the OPP exam you should present. Okay, so what is your doubt in this?
okay, sir.
What
Sir,
is your doubt in this?
I have a query that because
Mhm.
I was presenting in the first OPP, but in the dashboard, I have seen that my OPP quiz is not seen present. It is showing that I was absent in the OPP1.
And you have attended?
I also filled the G form for that discrepancy.
No, you are that present in the exam.
Yes, sir, I am present, but I am unable to do any question because of less knowledge of programming on the portal.
Okay, and because there is some another criteria also for the present, you have to join the Gmeet for some duration. Actually, they actually give some duration time. At least I think 1.5 hour. Your recording should be there. You should present in the Gmeet recording. If you suppose if what happen if you leave the meeting, that Gmeet meeting in the OPP exam, and at that in that case you will be considered as a absent. So have you joined the OPP that GME for the full duration of the exam on that day?
Sir, I can't see that my Gmeet is continue or not because when I picked my phone after the 2 hours,
Uh,
the Gmeet ended. But I don't know when it was ended because I can't see my rear camera is working. When I enable the rear camera,
so
then
this is the
the
mistake,
it
na,
is
actually.
doing some green screen.
So this is the mistake you have to at least ensure before the exam that your network, your phone is working properly or not. Or time to time, if you have set up your camera, then time to time you should also watch your phone that your meeting is properly running or not. Okay, so that is one main criteria for this exam. You have to join this Gmeet for the complete duration of the exam. You cannot leave before. If you have leave before, so
Sir,
why
I
we are
can't watch
considering
the
absent?
screen.
Sorry.
I was working because I am not. Sir, I am saying that I can't watch my
Huh.
screen of the camera, but my rear camera is
No, so
working for the recording.
no, so this in this case, we
If I
can't
using
do.
front camera, then it will cut my green screen like.
No, you have to arrange your some another device, okay, so which is working properly. So in this case, we can't do anything.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so please arrange some
Okay, sir.
proper device which is working fine.
But sir, my laptop camera is working properly and
No,
on for two
that is not.
hours.
Yeah, so just follow all the rule which they are giving actually. Okay, so phone meeting is also required.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Yes, I swear.
Sir, is the syllabus for OPP2 from week 1 to week 10 or just from week 7 to week 10?
Actually, we said that it is till week 10. And by default it also include the previous week, because mainly the topics will come from that week 7, uh week 7 to week 10. Okay, but if you are learning that week 7 to week 10, so by default conditional statement also comes, okay, and function also comes, pointer also comes. So that means by default all programming components included, like which you are learning from the week 3. Okay, that conditional statement or function or pointer, all these things also included by default, because you cannot solve any problems without using this conditional loop or this variable operator like this. So because of that we said that the syllabus is still B10.
So most of the questions will come from week 7 to
Huh,
week
so
10.
this is the main part actually, where the problems will be contain the topic. So like week 7 contain strings and array. So question will be based on string and array. Some logic will be required. So because of that you need some conditional statement also, for loop also. And after that week 7 you will get also a problem based on the structure. Okay, and two-dimensional array and file handling. So these are the main topics of the OPP2. That means string, okay, and 1D array. So 1D array, that means simple array based question. 2D array like matrix or this type of based questions. Structure and that file. These are the main topics. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So just practice the problems which are based on the strings. So like
This is for overall all the questions, no, sir? Part
huh,
one, part two, everything.
yeah, all questions I'm talking. Okay.
Could you please discuss some examples regarding this leaks, sir?
So there are many example. So like what question can be framed based on the array, 1D array. So like if you will be, maybe you will get some array elements and you need to find out the maximum element of the array, minimum element of the array, some operation on the array actually. Okay, so that means you should know the basic concept. What basic concept is required? Traversing of the array. Traversing of the array. So if you know how to traverse the array and each element of the array, then you can perform any operation and you can manipulate the do something, and you can like you can find out the max. You can find out some additional information like what we can say, square root or square, that square number, like this type of info. Any question can be framed like, okay, you, some searching like this, some element, that element is given and array is given, just figure out that which index element is occurred. Okay, so any question, any problems where the this traversing is required on the array, traversing is required, and some the conditional statement condition is required to check the things. So that type of question you will we get 1D array. 2D array, you know that what type of you will get a matrix type of data. Okay, where the rows and columns, your data will be there in the rows and column forms. So means you will get a matrix type of data, and you need to figure out that some information from that elements. So you should know how to traverse the 2D array. Okay, so that we have also discussed, we can use the nested loop, one for rows and one for columns, and then we can traverse each the element. So the main important part is here traversing, how you can reach the every element in your given data structure. Okay, if you know this very well, then you can perform any things in the array in this type of data structure. Okay, string is also represented by array. Okay, so where if you're getting some strings and where some characters are there, words are there, and so like palindrome, we can ask. So there is one problem like check the word is palindrome or not. Okay, find that how many vowels are there, how many that. So if any character is given, so how many times that character is repeats. Okay, what is the index in the strings if any character is given. So some string based question, but here also you should know that array concept. Okay, so you can traverse each character by character by the indexing. Okay, so that string is also represented by the character array. So same array concept is required. Structure base, this question will be asked like that. You will get a record, some record where the combined information will be given. Okay, so like employee data is given to you. So where the employee name is given, employee department is given, and employee salary is given.
Sir,
Okay. Yeah, this type of record will be given. So the tabular form type of data will be given, and some information will be asked from that uh,
hello, sir.
record. Yes. Yeah,
Sir,
please ask.
actually, some of the students are unable to join, it seems.
Okay, now there were two students actually. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, so this is file based question. Sorry, structure based question. So structure means record. We can maintain the records. So that means we can contain the data in grouped manner. So that type of group data will be given to you, and where you so that group data will also be stored in the array. Okay, so that is you have already done the some problems in your weekly assignments. So that data will be given to the array, so structure array, and where you need to that traverse the data and perform the some operations, and it's like perform some operation on one call one attribute and return the another attribute like this. Okay, file based question will also be easy, where the reading and writing is the main part. So that means one file will be given to you, and where some data will be there. So some like strings or lines will be there in the file. You need to read the line from the input file, and perform the operations, and write the output in output file. So here what type of question will be asked? So like you will be get a two pointers, string pointers. So suppose input, and that string pointer one output. Okay, so this input pointer and both output pointer will be passed into the functions. So that function, in every problems you have to write a function definition. Okay, so most of the problems you have to write a function definition. So do not write the main function. So many of the problems you will get a main function visible actually. Some of the problems maybe you will also not that main function will be hidden. So do not try to write. We have also mentioned the comment in the editor that main function is already defined. Do not write. Okay, so just focus on that problem statement. What problem statement is asking? If problem statement is saying that write a function, okay, so just write a function only. Do not write the remaining part, main or everything. Okay, just write a function, and check what function is receiving as a parameter, and what we need to return as a from the function. So this is the only focus area in the OPP exam. So just focus on what you are getting as a parameter in the function, and what you need to return as the output from the function. So this is your task only. So do not write the complete code. Okay, so just read the problem statement carefully and do your task only. So some main function, all these things will be predefined in the that question itself.
So we have to write some partial code.
Partial code. So what happened? Most of the question you will find out the function things. So main function will be given to you, and some question it will be visible also, but some maybe it will be hidden. And from the main function, that some function will be called, and that function you need to write. Okay, so suppose ABC, this is the function, and so and this function is called now from the main function ABC here, and you need to complete only this function. Each of the problem statement it will be given that complete this function, write this function. So just do only that task. And we have also configured the function prototype as a on the as a template in the okay in the editor. So you will also get a template like here. So the function definition and brackets, you need to just write a insert definition things. Okay, so that template you can remove also. You can completely remove, so that template you can edit. So but we still, for your help, we have given this template as a dev but you need to write. Okay, so just completely read the problem statement carefully, also check the editor what you need to write. Okay, do not write randomly things. So that will be the main part of the solution in your exam. Okay, so we will not ask the complete writing from the, like, all these things, main all these things, like, okay, you need to focus on the specific function only. So this is the things. And one more one main point we also uh, I want to discuss that actually yesterday we received some post from the group. So what happened actually when we print some output? So this is actually online, that online judge. Okay, so here we the out your test case result is testing by the automatic, by the compiler. Okay, by the portal. So here your output should be exact match. Okay, so what happened yesterday? We received some post. So like someone is printing the matrix, okay, matrix elements, and here our expected output is like look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12. Suppose we are printing this. So the 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so what happen if you are printing this matrix and expected output? What happen if this space is not there after that? Okay, if space is not there, and you are printing where you are giving the space, because here this output is the multi-line output. So here, if this output is single line, okay, so then there is a no problem if you are printing additional space. So your output will be matched. But if the output is multi-line output, so what happen? One new line character is also added, okay, in your that output. So if you are giving the space, so that space will become and new line character will come after that. Then your new line will be start here. Then one space and new line character. And expected output, suppose this space is not there. Okay, so that means this new line character will just come like this with the last element. Okay, so in that case, your output will not match. So what will happen? You will see that expected output or that actual output is similar, but why this is not passing? So here spaces also matters. So just focus on this. Just try to print similar output as the expected output. Do not give additional space in between or before any character like this. Okay, so that will actually your output will not match. So just focus on these small points. Sometimes it actually become that very tricky, so you cannot resolve this during the OPP exam and you waste your time. So when your output is coming, just also focus that if it is not passing, so what the difference is there in the actual or expected output. Sometimes if you will feel that value are actually same, but then why this is not passing? So definitely some additional character space or a character is there. So because of that, it is not matched. So this is simply a string matching. So that string should be matched exactly. Okay, we if one line output is there, so we ignore this presentation error. So you can also give the space, and that will not affect the output. And this slash n, also do not confuse from this slash n if it is coming that in the portal. So in new UI actually this is not displayed. In the old UI it is displayed, so it not affect the output. Okay, the slash n is not affect the output. You can ignore this and just focus on the logic. Okay, so this is the things. Just if your output is looking very similar and not passing the test case, so just focus on that. If you're just printing some additional space, something some in some place, so just try to resolve in that case. Sometimes we found that you loop these things. Okay, so uh, when you are running any loop, so also make sure that your loop should not go in the infinite way. Suppose if you are printing the matrix, okay, and you are not using the slash n in your print statement, so what happen? All these line will be print in the one line. Okay, will come in the one line. So suppose what happens sometimes, if your loop is running some infinite way and your output is printing in the one line, so that means you will get a completely distorted output. Yeah, your page will become also distorted. So that is one problem on the old UI. Okay, so because of that, we will suggest that work on the new UI portal. Okay, so in that case, if you are printing some the very long line output type, so your page will not be distorted. Okay, so your page will remain same, and you can update your logic in the new UI. So just use the new UI. Okay, if you are facing anything problem in the new UI, then only move to the old UI. I hope you know that new UI or old UI. You have both option.
Yes, sir. Options are available, sir.
Yeah, 1 second.
We will have access to both UIs in the OPP.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, so you definitely you will get a both. Portal will be remain as it is. Okay, so what portal you are getting right now? So like this is the claim. 1 second. Suppose this. So you can see this is the old UI. Okay, where you are getting this type of, and here this is the option from new UI. Okay, when you click on this, you will get a new UI page. So this is more better. uh, Here you will see the complete problem statement on your left and right. This is the editor. Okay, so also in the exam time, this copy paste control C and control V not works. Okay, so if you want to copy any code from your that editor page, and you want to paste in some place in your the same editor page, so just use this icons, okay, from the top. So this is the copy option. Okay, select something and copy from here, and where you want to paint, just move the cursor at that point and just paste this. Okay, so you can only use this option to copy paste if you want to copy some code from your editor and want to paste in some place in the same editor. Okay, control C control V will not move, so you can use these things. So this is copy, this is cut. You can cut also, but only you can do only by these icons. Okay, so use this UI. This is more better. Here you will not get any problems. So like this page distortion or due to some infinite or this type of loop, you will not get any problem. Okay. So before the OPP exam, also I hope you have already done the assignments questions, so you are very familiar to this portal. So definitely you have also give the OPP1 exam. So that is not the case, I think. So but these things are, this should be very clear. So regarding this test case, so here this is the main things. Your output should be matched exactly. Okay, so here 3 line is printing, so that means after employee 1, no space should be there. Okay, so make sure that. Yeah, so this is the things, main things regarding the OPP exam, and these are the topics. And I hope you we have also released the all timed assignment for 3 days. Okay, so I hope you all are aware of this. If you have missed any timed assignment, you can complete it. Otherwise, if you have already done, then you can also practice it on the another portal. Okay, so do not change the submission. Okay, so that your final submission will be considered for the marks of this time assignment. Okay, so if you have already submitted successfully, so do not change any out other code. Okay, so maybe you missed to submit that code and that code is wrong, then you will get lost the marks. Okay, so do not change the submission, but yeah, practice the problems on the some another editor. Okay, now you have the open problems like 6 into 4 24 problems you have, and you can practice those problem also. And we will also release some sample for 6 problems as a mock for this, and that problems are related to the previous OPP exam, so you can see that also the pattern. Okay, but yeah, the problems level will be not too much difficult, so do not worry for this. But if you have done all the assignments, okay, that graded assignment or programming assignment, definitely you can easily solve all the problems as well as the bonus question. Okay, but just practice on this part. That means array, 1D array traversing, 2D array traversing, structure based questions, and file in reading and writing. Okay, reading the file and write into the file. So that are the main important points you need to practice for this OPP2 exam. If you are comfortable in this, definitely this exam will be easy for you. Yes, if you have any query now,
Sir, please, could you please give some hints regarding reading and printing the elements for the TDRS?
your voice is breaking. You are saying the file reading and writing,
Yes, sir. File reading and printing for the 2D array.
printing the 2D array in file.
Yes, sir. 2D array
Okay,
and
okay,
scanning the different elements and also printing. Sir.
okay. So you are saying that elements are in the that array 2D array elements are in the file, and so we read the array and write the another array, file. Okay. So let's try to solve this. Let me open the applet.
Scan function and print function in the 2D array.
Oh, at that time I left.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. So I have continuously actually teaching. Okay, sorry. Uh, I forgot that I have left actually. I just checked now that there is no meeting. Oh my god. So yeah, regarding this, uh, can you just go to the document because we have another session with the prof right now. So regarding this reading and writing, just go to this document which I just explained now. So I that is also not recorded. Okay. So just see this. We have this multiple way to read and write. Okay, and this F scanf, F get C, F get S.
So no screen is seen, sir.
Okay. So in the supplementary document, I have uploaded this Beak 10 content. Okay. So in this document, you can see this F scanf, F get C, F get S. There are three functions to read the file. Okay. The first thing is open the file in read mode. After that, you can use these three functions to read the file, read the content. So this fscanf actually reads the data with some specific space. Actually, when the specific space will come, it will stop. Suppose if your file contains this line, it allow to this line. So if you are using this fscanf, it will only read this it. Okay. So after that, one space is there, so it will stop. So that means if you know that if you have continuous data without any space, so then you can use this fscanf operation where this is the syntax, this is the pointer, file pointer. After that, you can also read the value that if your line contains some specific value. Suppose if you know this is the initially in the file, that means first line will in the first line, first value will be contain this information, second value will be contain this information. So you can directly read the content from the each line like this. Okay, so directly convert that into the specific type. Suppose if your both value are integer in the file, so you can directly read the content and store in some variables using this fscanf. And another way we have to read the content is fgetc. So fgetc is actually read the character by character from the file. Okay, so here this is the simple uh, function of this. Just read the character inside the ch character variable ch and call this function. So this function will read one character and will pass to the ch variable. Okay, and in this way you can run a while loop. You can run a while loop and read each character. Okay, and there is one another way is fget s. So this actually is the very useful, which reads the complete line of the strings of file at one line. Okay, okay, only one line. It will read the complete one line, and if you call once again, then it will read the second line. Like this it will read line by line. So I have just explained this code right now. This was when we disconnected actually. So you can see in this code we have mentioned this f put c. So we are writing this content into the file. So we have character a to z, and after that I am using this f put c. So this is actually a writing way. So in the same file you can see after reading the things we have the same three function for writing: fprintf, fputc, character by character if you want to print, or if you want to print the complete strings line by line, so we can use this fputs. So you can check this function. Okay, fprintf, fputc, fputs. So in this way you can read and write. Some example is also given. You can check these example. Okay, and practice this. So I'm very sorry. So regarding that, today I am not sure when I actually leave, how I am leaved actually. So we have the another session on Friday. So we will discuss only week 10 file based questions. Okay, before that you can practice with this document and just practice with all these three functions. Okay, related to the read and write. So the details is given step by step in the file. And actually I have another session, so with the prof Nitin sir, so that I have to leave. Actually that session is started now from the 7. Okay, so if you have any doubt please ask on the forum. Otherwise next session we will discuss all the file based questions. Okay, Friday. And Saturday in the session we will discuss the problems of the mock. We will release, maybe by tomorrow we will release the mock problems, and in that session we will discuss the solution of mock problems also. Okay, so what topics today I have mentioned, that just practice on that and comfortable on that for the OPP exam. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I have to close this session today early, so because of this another important session. Okay,
Sir,
bye
but
everyone.
the class is till 8 p.m.
Ha, so that
It
classes
is
is still 8 p.m. Yeah, but today we have another session also. Because of that, I have mentioned this session is only related to the OPP pattern.
okay, okay, okay,
Okay, so this we want to
okay.
discuss on OPP pattern and structure or important topics, not a specific topic.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.